Step 8, technological change. So this is a pool area. Again, a lot of hotels have pools served by air handling units, and it's hard to maintain a pool area. You've got to maintain the temperature and the humidity. So you need to monitor those factors carefully in order to make sure that the pool is a nice place to be. Look here, we were able to monitor both the supply fans feeding the air handling unit and install, at this point, what's called an inverter. You heard of an inverter? A variable speed drive on the fans, and they're great for saving energy. You reduce the speed a little bit, the energy using cube law will be even further reduced. So here we've commissioned the device, and then there we're getting the savings. Can you see the difference? So that it's not running as high, it's optimized, and we are monitoring it to make sure it never falls out of kilter. Savings there, 20% lower savings, but because they're big assets, nearly 20 grand a year. Just 2 fans. How many assets in your building or in the buildings that you use? Step 9, this is really important. So one of the things that we find with energy saving is it's sometimes hard to prove. How do you know you've really saved energy? You can see that in this baseline. So here, the client is using this amount of energy, then it drops. Why? Why does it drop? Because it's seasonal. It could be the weather. It could be, if it's a hotel, occupancy. It could be, if it's a restaurant, transactions dropped during that period. If it's a school holidays. So if you don't account for that, you can think you've saved energy, but the energy saving measures have done nothing. So you need to be what's called IPMVP compliant. It stands for International Performance Measurement and Verification Protocol. It's a 100-page document. If you want to sleep soundly tonight, download it and read it to yourself. But the principle is, what we do is we create a model of how energy is used in any building, and then we are able to create, using that model, an adjusted baseline, basically what you would have used had we not intervened. Does that make sense? It's a bit like a parallel universe. So imagine that. In this universe, you didn't do anything. That's how much energy you would have used. But in this universe, you did. And this is how much you used. And the difference is your savings. Can you see how much better that is than just going off raw data? So whoever you work with, or if you're looking at doing an energy saving program, make sure it is IP MVP compliant.